Hi everyone, this is Amy, and I am heading out to see about sparking, even though it's my car's thermometer or whatever thermostat is saying 98. So I'm gonna go see if I can get a couple of spark orders. It takes me about 17 miles to get to Walmart. And so I'm gonna go see. I seen one pop up that was $70-some, and that kind of confirmed to me maybe all of them ain't terrible today. I need to make some extra money. What I make doing the feeding program for the elders and the seniors in my area is only 3 days a week, and it does not. I'm not knocking get what I get paid. I thank the Lord for it, but it's not enough to sustain. Actually, if I'm being honest, and that's the only way to be. I don't know why I keep saying that. I heard somebody say it and it's stuck in my head. But because I'm going to be honest, there just went another one. See, they got $36 for driving 42 miles with 11 drops. I'm not doing nothing like that. I'm really not. That's you working for free at that point. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh my Lord, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I can't remember. I'm heading out here to see if I can get something that makes sense. I do have a few things I need to pick up, so it's not like I'm going up there and they're turning, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn. It's not like I'm going up there and it's gonna be that drive for nothing. I do need to pick up some stuff, and I probably will get something quick to cook for me and my son because it's hot. It's very hot here in South Carolina, and yeah, so we're gonna, and I didn't say the name of my channel, and I'm gonna be honest, I can't remember. It is 47 and laid off or something like that. I don't know. You will see that about me. I don't know if I mentioned it. I think I have. All my life I have been extremely forgetful. You know, I have ADHD, so I'm extremely forgetful, and with age it's gotten so much worse. I mean, I can't. It's very little that I remember about my past. And most of it isn't even me, it was my sisters. So, or somebody else that went through it. So that tells you how my memory is. Let me slow down. I'm gonna set my cruise control because I have a lead foot. And, okay, sorry, I had to move y'all because just in that few minutes that it was hooked to my phone carrier or phone holder, it got too hot and the phone cut off and said it was overheating and it needed to be cooled down. So I got you down here out of the sun, so it's an awkward angle. But anyway, like I said, I'm heading to Walmart to try and make a little cash. I do have somebody's pulling over on the side of the road. Oh, that's a mail lady or a person. All right, y'all need to stop. What? There's a curb right here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a mission trip coming up in 3 weeks, which is another reason. I know what I meant to explain to y'all why I haven't been doing the videos. I said Monday and Friday, but you know what? The videos at this point are gonna be whenever I can do them, because like I said, we have a mission trip coming up, and I have a lot of other stuff going on, like doctor's visits. After my last doctor's visit, they scheduled me for 3 more visits, one of which is tomorrow, and another of which is Friday, and then another one is Monday. So I have those 3 doctor's visits I was not planning on. So a lot going on. Waiting to see my blood work come back. I love going in the app, and I'm one of those that will go in there and I will look at the stuff, and I will Google, even though they tell you not to Google. I mean, it is what it is, and you know, I'm not going to take everything Google says as factual, but I want to have an idea before I go in there and have questions, because I have seen blood work that would say something and it's never mentioned, like my liver enzymes are always off, you know, not crazy high, but they're always high, and nobody's ever, and I've seen several lab reports, and I would forget, but nobody's ever said anything to me about the liver enzyme. So I'm assuming, even though they're high and it says they're high, that it's not so crazy that it's something to worry about. I don't know. But I'm going to look this time, and if it comes up, I'm going to ask the question. Because, look at that. As soon as I pick it up, the screen goes off. What in the world? And it's probably going $42 for 28 miles, 2 drops. That's not bad. To the shop. Pay attention to your driving. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it till I get there. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to, you know, I'm looking for my labs. Trying not to move my hands. I'm a hand person. And anybody who speaks with their hands know what I'm saying. Your hands be all over the place, and it's like you can't stop them. And when you notice it, it gets worse instead of better. So y'all please forgive me and be patient with me on that. And it's probably something that won't go away, I'm just saying. And I hate this angle of the camera. Can't really look at it because I don't really want to take my eyes off the road. At least with my phone, even though we shouldn't be, I can put it up there and look at it. I'm going to have to get me another phone holder and put down here so that it's not in this heat, because my phone's going to keep overheating up there. But we're almost there. We're a few minutes away. Probably more like 8 minutes, I think, away. And then we'll be there. And I'm not going to film inside Walmart. I might film myself as I'm driving to the customer's house, but I'm not going to, and I would do the road, but right now I can't put the phone in the window because it is too hot. But I'm not going to film the people's house. You know, I'm not doing that. If I get on a dirt road, I might hold the phone up, let y'all see what the situation is. And I know this is not about Spark, but this is about my life since I've got laid off, and this is what I do. I don't do it very often because it is very taxing on the body. And you know, I have arthritis, I have I have discs in my neck and my back that are collapsing. So yeah, this is painful, but I have to eat, my son has to eat, and I don't know if I've explained that situation with my youngest child, who is still home with me and will probably be with me the rest of his life, and one of his siblings. Hopefully they'll never put him in any kind of institution or anything like that, or a nursing home or nothing like that, because I believe if you got family should take care of you if it's possible. But anyway, since COVID, my son was very shy, and I believe he's on the spectrum for autism. He has ADHD, but he was doing what he needed, not as great as everybody else, and that was fine. But when COVID happened, it shut him down. He doesn't like to leave the room. Every once in a great while, in the past 2 years, he's left the house twice. And that was when he seen something that he wanted, and he wanted it enough that he said he would go with me, because he knew that was going to be what I would tell him. I'll go get it, but you got to ride with me. So I try to get him out as much as I can, and the only way he goes out, if it's something that he truly, truly wants bad enough, then he'll go out. And a lot of times when he would, back when he was going a lot more often, he would stay in the car when I would go shopping for groceries or something like that. If he came in with me, he would rush me. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? And sometimes he wouldn't come in, and I'd tell him, you know, well, make sure you lock the door, and I'd leave him the keys and leave it cranked. And he would sit in the back seat. He always sits in the back seat. He's 20 years old. He won't sit in the front seat. And he hides behind the back seat. He stoops down, crouched, hiding. And I've tried, he's been on medicine that's helped him in the aspect of the mental, but physically it's hurt him. The last one he was on, he lost so much weight, and this has been probably about 2 years ago, and he hasn't gained the weight back. Even though he eats really well, he hasn't gained the weight back. So that's concerning. That his father is really small, so that could be genetics. But you know, it bothers me. And his last labs, when he finally let me take him to the doctor about a year ago, his cholesterol was elevated, and you know, that's not good. And so now I'm trying to tell him, you know, I have to make him worry to get him to go somewhere, and that's bad because he worries a lot. But sometimes I have to use that to my advantage, right or wrong. I mean, he needs to go back to the doctor because that's elevated, and it's because he's sitting there, he's not getting any exercise. You know, he's eating his food, which is not putting weight on him, but he's eating his food and he's not exercising, even just regular daily type exercises. And I'm afraid he'll have a heart attack because of that, because his arteries will clog up because of cholesterol. So yeah, and he has no insurance now that I'm laid off. I have insurance where, and please don't think bad of me, my daughter was supposed to get him on it, and I don't know what happened, but they did not add him to it. So I'm going to take him. We have a free clinic that I'm Native American, that our people go to, and I'm going to take him there and get him started, and try and see if we can find him a person that can diagnose him from his room, basically. He's got that agoraphobia. I know at least he's either got autism or he's got the agoraphobia. I believe it's autism, because he's also doesn't like to get his hair cut. Right now he's got extremely, see how curly mine is? His is extremely curly. His dad is African American, so his hair is dry and extremely curly, and it's out to here, way out there, and he doesn't pick it out or anything, so it's probably 3 times what it looks like. And he won't cut it. He won't take care of it. He won't take care of himself. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's just males in general. They go through a phase, and that's true. But I don't know. I just need to have him diagnosed and hopefully get him on some help and get him on some insurance. That's my biggest thing: getting him on the help and getting him on the insurance. Help me, well, insurance, and that would be help. Not so much for the money, even though it would be great because I wouldn't have to worry about him, but mainly for his mental health, and hopefully to get him back to a place where he's functioning, and, because he was functioning. But yeah, back to the hair. When he'd go for his haircut, he would grab his ears and stuff, and I've seen where kids with autism will do that. They will they don't like getting their hair cut. I've seen this doctor on YouTube, this barber on YouTube that cuts hair, and he knows how to talk to them and handle them to get their hair cut. And they might not get it cut the first time or the second time, but they'll get comfortable enough with him eventually to get it cut. So if people travel long distances just to go to him for their children, and I totally understand that, because you want the best for your kids. But anyway, I'm gonna pause this for a minute. So we still got a few more minutes till we get there. So I'm almost to Walmart. I just got one, 46 miles, or no, $46 for I think it was 19 miles. 19 miles. That's a lot, but and 3 drops. Now I'm thinking twice about it. I can always reject it. I'm gonna see what all it has. I think it was 30 items, which is not bad. The items is not bad. I'm gonna have to see, because those 3 drops can be a pain too, with keeping everything separated so that everybody gets what they're supposed to get. I'll be back. So we are pulling into Walmart, and I am looking for a parking space close as I can get. And I do see a handicap, and I do have a handicap. I have pins and plates in my feet, which is another thing that makes doing this so hard. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright. So I'm at Walmart. I was wanting to turn it around, but anyway, let me go in here and get the shop done. Okay, y'all. I'm sitting here. I sent that one back because it had a lot. I looked at three of the things and had like 7, 8 waters. I didn't even look at the last one. I said, I can't, it's too hot to be lugging gallons of water like that. And so I went ahead and canceled it. I got a feeling I came down here for nothing. Because it's hot, people gonna be wanting that water, and I just can't do the water. And I do have a wagon, and I do use it, but you still got to pick up on them waters. I would rather be a 41, one thing of 40 waters than all those gallons of waters. It's rough. especially on this old lady right here. About to hit 60 in a little over 2 years. And I just if you're young and watching this, treat your body right, because it's going to tell on you when you get older. And the more you do wrong to it, the worse it's going to be when you get older. So that's all I got to say about that. Just wanted to update. Okay, so I got one for $27. I already shopped for it. It was a comforter and a sheet set. And I'm waiting on traffic to decide to move. I'm going, I think it's 12 miles. So not too bad. It's not as good as the $40-some one, but it's one person, not three, and it's not 30-some items. So I thought that was pretty good to start out with. I have a new phone. This phone I'm recording on is my old iPhone. I am a Droid user, so I finally bought me a Droid. And I was doing maps, and it was a nightmare. I'm like, why is it not talking? Why is it not pulling it up? And I had to click some things, and finally, it did what it needed to do. Oh, this is going to be fun today. I already see that. But I'm on the way. I'll be there soon. I think you heard it talking, my little thing talking about where I'm going. I got a feeling going to the end of this road, yep, and turning back. Yeah, I got a little bit of an idea where I'm going, not exactly where. I know I'm going to an RV park. So I will hop back on once I have delivered these items. Y'all have a blessed day. Be right back. That was a real easy one. Dropped it right at the door. Did not, because they asked for me not to. So now I'm headed back, and it is blowing up, but I'm too far away to take anything, so I'm trying not to look at the phone. Of course, not doing that great a job at it, but I need to stop doing that because it's reckless. So if I'm on here with y'all, yeah, I'm holding the phone right here, but I'm looking at the road. I'm not looking at the phone. I'm looking at the cars in front of me and hoping that when I get there, that what's for me, God will give to me, and I'll be able to take it. But that was an easy one. It wasn't the $27 like I said, but it was one drop, 2 items, sheets and a comforter sheet set and a comforter set. So that was pretty good. I will get back on here once I get to Walmart. See you in a few. Okay, I'm back and I'm home now. I just got home probably about almost an hour ago, and I did 4 trips, so I made like $96. Not great, but not terrible. I think I got up there at like 2:30, and I got that last order at probably about, I think I got it about 6, so 4 hours and $100, so I made just under $20 an hour. Not great, but not terrible. I went out there and made less than that in more time. So just wanted to come here and let y'all see my final results. Hopefully somebody will give me an extra tip and put me over the $100, and then I'll feel great about it. So that'll be $20 an hour. But nevertheless, I am, wait a minute, it is $20 an hour, ain't it? Because I only did like 4.5 hours. So I'm a little bit more than 20. Okay, but anyway, there you go. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. This is a day in my life. This was what I did today, other than spending time with my 2 sisters. I love y'all. Remember to tell the ones you love that you love them, and do something nice for someone. Later.